Hello students, welcome to the 7th session of the Young India Math Summer Camp session. I hope you have been understanding the classes and the topics which are being taught in the earlier classes. So, in today's class, we are going to discuss about geometry. I will be telling you what is geometry and different points regarding geometry. Few rules and few important points as well. And I am also going to teach the perimeter of 2D shapes, area of 2D shapes, and in this class we are going to have a bonus topic, a very simple topic, but it is a very crucial one also. That is directions. Some of you might know this also, but still I am going to revise it once. So first, let us get started with the topic called geometry, which is very important in the further classes. So, geometry is nothing but geometry is a branch of mathematics that deals with points, lines, shapes, angles, and etc. You might not able to understand when I just tell you the definition like this, but I will explain you in detail. So, first of all, in this geometry, we have two types. So, the first one is plane geometry. Second one is solid geometry. So under the plane geometry, we will have the points. You know what is meant by points, right? I will tell you each and every point. Wait for that. We will be discussing points, lines, and 2D shapes. 2D shapes are nothing but the flat shapes which are just flat, like square, a rectangle, triangle. So all these are 2D shapes, right? So what I am going to tell is, what I am telling you right now is, in geometry we have two types. One is the plane geometry and the second one is the solid geometry. Under the plane geometry we have points, lines, 2D shapes and all. And coming to the solid geometry, we have 3D shapes under the solid geometry. Okay, so first of all, I am going to tell you what is meant by a point. What is a point? Point is dimensionless. If you just see, this is known as point. If I just put a single point, that is a point. Okay, it is dimensionless, means it has no direction. It will go in this, like this, like this, like this. So point has no direction. Point is dimensionless. Why we will put a point? You know comma, right? So point is similar to that comma, but you should, in mathematics you should call it as a point. Okay, I'm sorry, it is not comma, it is a full stop. Okay, so now to indicate a position, we will use this point. Okay, to indicate a position we are going to use this point. I guess you are clear with what is meant by a point. Now let us discuss what is meant by line. We already know that line is straight. It is not curved. Line is straight. We all know this point. And line extends in both directions infinitely. If you just see here, this is what is called line. This is a line. Okay. So here if you just see, this particular thing is known as line. As I told you, it is straight. It is straight like this. And also we have arrows. I already told you in the previous classes that when we have arrows like this, it indicates that it is going till infinity. Means there is no end to it. There is no end. It will keep on going on both sides. If any line means it is a straight line, it is very straight and it is going to extend infinitely in the both directions. This side also it is going till infinity, this side also it is going till infinity. So this is meant by a line. Coming to the second thing, we are going to discuss what is meant by line segment. So line segment means it will have a starting point and an ending point. that is known as a line segment. Line segment. So this is line segment. Okay. So line segment is, it has a starting point and an ending point. Here it is having a stop. Here it will start, it will stop. Right. But if you see, just see, this is known as line. This is a line. It is going to extend till infinity on both sides. But coming to line segment, it will stop. Okay, it will stop at a certain point. It has starting point and it has ending point also. The third one that I wanted you to tell is ray. What is meant by array? Array means it will start at a point and it will extend till infinity. Ray is nothing but it will start at a point and it will extend till infinity. Means one side it is going to start and other side it is going till infinity. It has no end on the other side, whereas it has end on the one side. This is known as a ray. Let me also tell you one more thing, that is angle. So what is meant by angle? Angle is formed by two rays. Now I already told you that. So this is a ray. It will start at a point and it is going to extend till infinity. This particular thing is a ray. Now angle means, I told you, two rays means it is going to be an angle. So if you just see, this is known as angle. This is known as angle. Okay. So here I am going to consider, if you just see, I told you this is meant by ray. Right. So here one ray is there like this, other ray is there like this. So when two rays are combined, then that is known as angle. This total thing is known as angle. Here two rays are there. Each ray is known as a side. This is one side, this is one side. So an angle is made up of two rays and an angle has two sides. Two sides are there in an angle. Okay. And if you just see this point, which is common for both the sides, for both the rays, this common point is known as vertex. This common point of both the rays or both the sides is known as vertex of the angle. These are known as the sides. The rays are known as the sides and this common point of the two sides is known as vertex of the angle. Now we have discussed what is meant by angle, how we have to make an angle. Let us discuss the types of angles. There are also types of angles. Okay. So the first angle is acute angle. Acute angle means it is an angle between 0 degrees and 90 degrees. So this is acute angle. If an angle is like this, means it might be anything. From 0 to 90 degrees, it will be anything. If you just take a protractor and measure. So you know protractor will be in the compass box. It will be like this. Numbers will be there over here. That is known as a protractor. If you just take your protractor and see, any angle between 0 to 90 degrees is known as acute angle. The second type of angle is the right angle. It is the right angle. Right angle means it is exactly 90 degrees. The angle between the two rays is exactly 90 degrees. That is known as right angle. The third type of angle is obtuse angle. It is obtuse angle. So what is meant by obtuse angle? It is more than 90 degrees and it is less than 180 degrees. That is known as obtuse angle. It is more than 90 degree and it is less than 180 degree. Coming to the fourth type of angle, it is a straight angle. The fourth type is straight angle. Straight angle means it is exactly 180 degrees. 180 degrees means it is straight. So these are the two rays. One ray is like this in the direction, other ray is like this. So whenever there is a straight line, it means 180 degrees, and that particular angle is known as a straight angle. Coming to the fifth one, it is reflex angle. Fifth type of angle is reflex angle. Reflex angle is more than 180 degrees and it is less than 360 degrees. That is known as reflex angle. Okay. Coming to the sixth type and the last type, it is known as a complete angle. Complete means it is completed. The last type, the last one. What is a complete angle? It is exactly 360 degrees. Means a circle is 360 degrees. A circle is 360 degrees. Okay. So complete angle means 360 degrees and it is a circle. I guess you are clear with the types of angles. It is a very simple topic. You have to just understand what is meant by angle and you will know all these automatically. Okay. So one more important topic that I want to tell you is the axis. So here I am drawing two lines. This is one line. This is the second line. So here I am drawing two lines. Okay. So if you just see, this is known as x-axis. This is known as y-axis. This is known as minus x-axis. This is known as minus negative y-axis. This is positive x-axis, positive y-axis, negative x-axis, negative y-axis. Many students get confused in this particular topic. That's why I am just telling you the basic of this. What is positive, negative, y-axis and x-axis. Okay. So this will be helpful in your mathematics in the graphs chapter. In data handling, bar graphs, line graphs. In the data handling chapter, it will be very helpful for you in the next grade. Now I am going to tell you one of the most important topic which you will get above your 10th class also. So till 10th class also you will be getting very important topic, that is known as perimeter. It is known as perimeter. Perimeter is nothing but it is the boundary of a shape. The length of the boundary of the shape is known as perimeter. This is the definition for perimeter. So if I have a square is also shape. You know what is meant by shapes. You know what is 2D shapes, what is 3D shapes. You know what is meant by shapes, right? So whenever if I take a shape, for example, I am going to take a square. The length of this square, the length of the boundary of the square is known as perimeter. Okay, so now let us see how to calculate the perimeter. Let us see the formulas, how to do it for different kinds of shapes. The first shape that I am going to take is a rectangle. So in your earlier classes you might have learned that a rectangle has four sides. Two opposite sides are equal. Two opposite sides are equal. You might have learned this in your earlier classes, right? So I am going to take, for example, if I don't know any value, I am going to take side A, side A, side B, side B. Here if you just count 1 side, 2 side, 3 side, 4 side. So here in this rectangle I got 4 sides, right or not? I am having 4 sides in this, and the two opposite sides, these opposite sides are equal. They are both AA. AA are equal. These are opposite, so they are BB, which are equal, right? So now how to calculate the perimeter? I have to add them. I have to add all the sides in order to get the perimeter. So I have A one time here. Here A is completed plus B. This B I am taking. this A I am taking again, plus A, and this B I am taking. So I can write A plus A will become 2A, B plus B will become 2B. Okay, and if I take 2 common, I am going to get 2 into A plus B. I am going to get 2 into A plus B. So the perimeter of a rectangle formula is 2 into A plus B. 2 into A plus B is the perimeter, the formula for perimeter of a rectangle. Okay, so now let us see the formula of perimeter for a square. You know that all the sides of a square are equal, and a square has 4 sides. All the sides are equal in a square. We already know that. Now listen. This is A, and A. Okay. So all the 4 sides of a square are equal. I am going to add them. A plus A plus A plus A. So 4 times A will become 4A. So the perimeter, the formula for perimeter of a square is 4A. Okay. Here A is nothing but A is the side of the square. Okay. Coming to the next shape that we are going to take. Children, I don't know whether you know this or not, but this is a very simple topic. In the triangles, we have 3 types. We have three types of triangles. The first one is the equilateral triangle. This is the first one. So, in the equilateral triangle, all sides are equal. All sides are equal for this. A, all are equal. Second type is the isosceles triangle. So, two sides are equal and the third side is not equal. Here, two sides are equal. Okay. Third side is unequal. This A are equal, but B is unequal. Okay. Coming to the third type of triangle, it is a scalene triangle. Scalene. This is E and this is E. Scalene triangle. In this scalene triangle, all sides are unequal. A, B, C. All the 3 sides are unequal. They are different. So these are the 3 types of triangles. Okay. Now let us see how to calculate the perimeter for each of these triangles. First, let us take the equilateral triangle. So for the equilateral triangle, this is triangle. Okay, equilateral triangle. When I just take equilateral triangle, all the 3 sides are equal. I told you equilateral triangle means equal. Here in the name only you have equal, equilateral. So all the 3 sides of this equilateral triangle are equal. So I told you for getting the perimeter, P is nothing but perimeter. Okay children, I am going to use the shortcut now. P means perimeter here. So we are going to add all the 3 sides. A plus A plus A. So perimeter is equal to 3 times A means, addition of A means it will become 3A. So the perimeter of an equilateral triangle is 3A. Here A is nothing but the side of the triangle, the side of the equilateral triangle. Now let us see the perimeter, the formula for the perimeter of a isosceles triangle. I told you that in an isosceles triangle, 2 sides are equal and the third side is unequal. So for this, I'm going to add the perimeter of isosceles triangle formula. I'm going to calculate it now. Perimeter is, you have to add them all. A plus B. Here I am having 2A plus B. Okay, so the formula for perimeter of an isosceles triangle is 2A plus B. So this is the formula for perimeter of an isosceles triangle. Now let us see the formula for perimeter of a scalene triangle. Okay, so for scalene triangle I told you that all the three sides are different, they are unequal. The perimeter will become A plus B plus C. Now you can't add them, that's it. So ABC, here are ABC are sides of the scalene triangle. So the perimeter, the formula for perimeter of a scalene triangle is A plus B plus C. That is the formula for perimeter of a scalene triangle. Now next figure that we are going to see is rhombus. Now in your childhood you might have heard, you might have seen this shape. You will call this as diamond shape. You will call this as diamond shape. But coming to your higher grades, you should remove this diamond and you should replace it with rhombus. It is known as rhombus. So this particular shape which is there, a tilted square. So you have a square like this. Square means all the four sides are equal. This is a square. If you tilt the square lightly, you are going to get rhombus. Till now you used to call it as diamond shape, but now from now on, because you are coming to your secondary level, you should call it as rhombus. It is a rhombus shape. So now children, let us see the perimeter of a rhombus. As a square, rhombus also has all sides equal. We are going to see for rhombus. Rhombus also has all its sides equal. All sides of a rhombus are equal. That's why perimeter of a rhombus is A plus 4 times A we have to add. If you add A for 4 times, you are going to get what? You are going to get 4A. So the perimeter of a rhombus is 4A. Coming to the next figure, I think most of you I think you might have not heard this name, but still I am going to tell the formula for this. The name of this shape is trapezium. Trapezium. Okay, so it might have different shapes. Sometime it will have equal shape. So what we are going to do is sum of all its sides. So this side, this side, this side, this side. So sum of all its sides. If you add all these lengths, if you sum them, sum means addition, then you are going to get the perimeter of a trapezium. You are going to get the perimeter of a trapezium. So now let us see what is meant by area. What is meant by area? So if you just see, if I take, for example, I will take square. 1 minute. I will take square. If I take square, the inside part, this part is there, no? All this inside part, the measurement of the inside part is known as the area. This inside part is there, right? This measurement, this total measurement is the area of that shape. We have seen earlier that for square only, if you take the perimeter means the boundary. But coming to area, the inside part, measurement of the inside part is known as area. Okay, so now first let us see what is the formula for the area of a triangle. Area of triangle. Okay, so the formula for area of a triangle is half into base into height. Now don't worry, I will explain you how what is base, what is height and all. If you just take a triangle, this dotted line is there, no, the middle line, dotted line, that is the height of the triangle. You should not take this one as the height. This is the side of the triangle. This is also the side of the triangle. This is also the side of the triangle. Okay, so the middle dotted line which is there is known as the height, and the base means the down part. No, this is known as the base. The down part, it is also a side, but we will also call it as a base. Okay, so half into base into height is the area of a triangle. For now, for your level, if you know the area of a normal triangle, that is enough. So what you need to know is half into base into height. Okay, so now let us see the area for a square. This is a square, right? So area of a square. Area of a square is side square. 1 minute. Side square. For example, if I take a square, this is a square, right? All the sides are equal. Here the side is what? Side of this particular square here which I drew. The side of that is A. So side square means A square. It is nothing but A square is nothing but A into A. Instead of writing this, as I told you earlier in powers and exponents chapter, in that particular class, in that session, instead of writing A into A 2 times, you can write it as A square, A power 2. So here A is the base, 2 is the power. Did you remember that? I told you right earlier. So area of a square, the formula for that is A square. If you multiply the side of a square for 2 times, then you are going to get the area of the square. Now let us see the area of a rectangle. So this is a rectangle. The area of a rectangle is length into breadth. So this is the length of the rectangle. This is the breadth. You all know that. So this, if you just multiply L into B, this, if you just multiply that, you are going to get the area of it. The derivation of this area is not required for your level. That's why I am not teaching it to you children. So for now, what you need to know is the perimeter. Okay. So you need to know the perimeter of triangle, square, rectangles. So the different type I told you, right? So 3 types are there: equilateral, scale and isosceles. You need to know their perimeter, square and rectangle. How you are getting that also I told you. How to derive perimeter formula also, derivation also I told you. But coming to area, you don't need the derivation right now, but just learn the formulas for these 3 shapes: triangle, square and the rectangle. So now let us solve some questions regarding the perimeter and area. Let us solve few questions. So the question is, the side of a square is 70 centimeter. Find its area and perimeter. So children, I told you that the formula for the let us do the solution. This is the question, this is the solution. So the formula for area of a square is side square. Means I have to do 70 square. Here side is what? 70 centimeter. So 70 centimeter I have to do. I have to do the square of that. It will become what? Okay, so it will become 4900 centimeter square. Remember that whenever you are writing this area, you have to write centimeter square, meter square, kilometer square. Okay, you should not write centimeter, meter, kilometer, because you are multiplying it. 70 centimeter square means 70 centimeter into 70 centimeter. Here 70 is multiplying for 7 times. I will get 4900. Centimeter is multiplying for 2 times. I am going to get centimeter square, because it is multiplying for 2 times. I am going to get centimeter square. Now I told you that the perimeter of a square formula is 4a. 4a is nothing but 4 into the side. Here they have given the side as 70 centimeter. So 4 into 70 centimeter, which is nothing but 280 centimeter. Okay. So the perimeter of this, for this question, the area is 4900 centimeter square, and the perimeter of this is 280 centimeter. One important point that I wanted you to remember, children, is that never forget to write the units, because if you forget to write the units, centimeter, meter, kilometer, millimeter, liter, gram, kilogram, if you forget to write the units at the end of the answer, in the answer, then your teacher will cut your mark. Conformly, your teacher will cut the mark in the examination. So never ever forget to write the units. Okay. Coming to the next question. So the perimeter, they have given the perimeter. Perimeter of a square is 42 centimeter. Okay. Then they are asking you the side. They are asking for the side. So solution. They have given the perimeter, but they are asking you for the side. So when the perimeter is equal to 42, we already know that the perimeter of a square is 4a. Formula for that, 4 into side. So instead of this p, I am going to substitute 42, because p is equal to 42. 42 is equal to 4a. So now a, so 1 minute, 42, here 4 is multiplying with a, right children? If you send this 4 to that side, you are going to divide it. A is equal to 42 by 4. If you just divide this, you are going to get 10.5, children. So a is equal to 10.5. If you want to do, see children, 4, 42, 4 ones are 4, 2 will come, so zeros are, and you'll have a point. 5 times 20, just subtract, remainder 0. So the side is 10.5 centimeter. The answer is, the side is 10.5 centimeter. Okay students, let us move on to the next question. So the next question is, you have to find the 1 minute. You have to find the perimeter of a pentagon whose side is 8 centimeter. So children, you know that three-sided polygon is triangle. Three-sided, that is a three-sided shape. Okay. Four side, it is known as a square or a quadrilateral. Quadrilateral means 4. And if you have 5 sides like this or like this, maybe 5 sides, that is known as a pentagon. That is known as a pentagon. So for example, if I take square, all the sides are equal. Here it's a regular pentagon. Okay, so for a square, all sides are equal, so I am going to add a plus a plus a plus a 4 times, so it will become 4 into a, right? Coming to a regular pentagon, regular means all the sides of that particular shape are equal. I told you pentagon means it has 5 sides, so all the sides are equal. Regular means, they have mentioned, regular means all are equal here. So I am going to add a plus a plus a plus a plus a for 5 times. I am going to get 5 into a. What is a here? A is equal to 8 centimeter. They have given in the question. The side is 8 centimeter. Here a means side, and the side is 8 centimeter. 5 into 8 centimeter. 8 5s are 40. So 40 centimeter. So children, the perimeter of this the perimeter of this pentagon whose side is 8 centimeter is 40 centimeter. I guess you are clear with perimeter concept and how to solve the questions, the basic questions regarding perimeter also. Now let us move on to the next kind of problem, that is area problems. Okay. So the sides of a rectangle are 21 meter and 2 meter. They are asking to find the area. Area is equal to how much? The sides of a rectangle are 21 meter and 2 meter. They are asking you the area. I told you that area of area of rectangle is equal to 2 into a plus b. Here a is equal to 21 meter, b is equal to 2 meter. 2 into a value, if I substitute 21 plus b value 2. 2 into 23. So just do, you will get 46 meter square. Here meter is there. I am multiplying meter for 2 times. So 46 meter square. The answer for this question is 46 meter square. So coming to the next question. Find the area of square whose side is 25 centimeter. They have given one side only. I told you that all the sides of a square are equal, and the formula for area of a square is a square, side square. Here they have given 25 centimeter as the side. So 25 square or centimeter square. Now 25 into 25 I am going to get 625 centimeter square. So the area of this square which is there in the question is 625 centimeter square. Okay students, so this is how you have to solve. You have to be able to solve different kinds of questions related to the area and perimeter and geometry also. Okay, so because the concept of the geometry is very simple, I have given you some questions based on the area and perimeter of 2D shapes. Now children, if you remember in the starting of the class, initially I told you that I am going to add an extra bonus topic. For this class there is a bonus topic. I already told you in the starting of the class, and that topic is directions. That topic is direction. I know, of course children, it's a very simple topic. Many of you know this topic, but you know few students will really get confused. They are not able to even solve. That's why I will tell you a bonus topic, that is directions. So first we are going to draw like this. So we know that this is the north direction, this is east, this is east, this is west, this is south. Okay, and now these are common directions, everyone know. Let us see the middle directions. If you just see, this direction is known as northeast direction. So this direction is known as southeast direction. This direction is known as southeast direction. This direction is known as southwest direction. It is known as southwest direction. This direction is known as northwest direction. Now how to find out this? I also tell you that. First is, this is north, this is south, east, west. That one you have to just see. Make sure that you are clear with those. Okay. But coming to these middle directions, this one, if you see, this one is north, east. So the direction between north and east is northeast. The direction between east and south is southeast. Same way, the direction between south and west is southwest. The direction between north and west is northwest. So this is how you have to see the directions. This is how you have to see the directions. And if you just see, this is 45 degrees. 45 degrees. Remember that also, important point. So each, if you just see here, 8 directions are there, major directions. All these you have. So these are the major directions, children: north, east, west, south. I'm going to tell you one important kind of trick for remembering this, because many students are like, they will forget this, they will learn this and again they will forget. I'm going to tell a trick for them. This is north, N for north, E for east, W for west, S for south. So just see, if I just make something like this, I'm going to get news, a word called news. N-E-W-S, N-E-W-S, right children? So we are getting news here. That's why if you just see, if you just have a shape like this, some Z shape, cross Z shape like this, you can easily remember these directions like news. Okay, so this is a small trick that I want to tell you, students, because many have confusions in this. Thank you, students, for attending this today's session. It's a very important session, I know, so thank you for attending this. And so for today, I guess you're clear with the concepts that we have today. So bye, students. Thank you.